Hey, welcome to Loud and Brave. I am Charlie, and I wanted to talk for just a little bit about something. I was just in the studio a little bit ago, and it dawned on me that playing music, and of course, this is maybe something that you will think that I take for granted because I'm a musician, but I just had this realization, sort of, or reminder how playing music recharges me. It was really something as simple as that guitar and amp, which is just one of the amps and guitars that I have here at the studio. I was just playing it like there's no one else here. I just decided to plug it in and play it, and just instantly felt good. Just instantly felt better. I'm 1 week out. Last week I posted a video about uh, a friend of mine who sadly, we lost very unexpectedly, and just grieving and going through that. And it's a process, and I know that, but it is amazing how, for me, something as simple as a guitar plugged into an amplifier, turned up really loud with a little bit of distortion on it and great guitar tone, makes me feel good, and honestly recharges my battery and resets my emotions. I feel like, even, and I hope that everyone, I was just thinking, gosh, I hope everyone has something that does that. I don't know, maybe not everyone does, but I definitely do. And I know that there's been times in my life where I sort of neglected that. I didn't pay as much attention to it as I could have. And I think that it affects your mental health. It affects just even your relationships, probably, because when your mental health is not good, your relationships tend to suffer too. But uh, yeah. And so I just wanted to get on here and spend a little bit of time encouraging you to think about the things, the places, even the people. There are certain people that do this for me too, that they just recharge my battery. They reset me emotionally, mentally. They put me in a better mood. They help me remember what's good, what's true, what's authentic. Um, and and I always leave that situation, whatever it is, feeling better. My friend that we lost last week, he was one of those people in my life, and that's one of the reasons why it is so hard to not have him here now, because he was definitely one of those people for me, and he was like me too, in that he was a musician, and music did that for him too. So that was sort of a language that we both spoke, and we could speak it together, and so yeah. But I just want to take some time and encourage you to think about the things, the people, the activities, the places that reset you, that put you in a good place, that recharge you, and to not neglect those, because they are very important. That's that's your body, that's your mind, that's your emotions, it's the universe, it's God, whatever you want to call that. It's a way of telling you the things that you need to pay attention to in life. There was a time for me where I wasn't writing a lot of music. I wasn't recording. There was a span of a few years where I just wasn't really paying a whole lot of attention to that part of who I am. And it wasn't a great time, really. I mean, it wasn't all bad, but it definitely affected me. And so, maybe if you're going through something that's hard, take a little bit of time and think about, am I spending time recharging myself with the things or the people or the activities or even places? There's certain places I can go to do that. The Pacific Ocean does that for me. I get near the Pacific Ocean. I get on a beach somewhere, and oh my gosh, it's a total reset for me. Southern California, love it. It does that. There's certain parts of Florida that do it too, but Southern California, my Lord, it's amazing. So that's really all this was about. I was just probably irritating my neighbors because the room that I'm doing it in was not the soundproof studio room. I have guitars and amps in lots of rooms in my house, and this was one of the rooms downstairs where there's no sound treatment really to speak of. So my neighbors probably heard me because I just turned the guitar up super loud and played, and actually ended up writing some stuff that, may or may not appear on the next record, but who cares? Like that wasn't really the point. I recorded it. I did a recording on my phone, so I won't forget it, but that wasn't the point. The point wasn't for me to write something. The point was for me, really, I was just having fun. Just, suddenly I'm like a 13-year-old kid again with my guitar turned up loud, playing rock and roll. And, that may not do it for you, but something surely, hopefully, I hope does it for you the way that does it for me. And, I'm just thankful. I'm thankful that I have this gift really, that I can go to. And it's been a lifesaver my whole life, continues to be something that really just is good for me. And I hope that this will make you think about doing the things, being around the people, going to the places that reset you, recharge you, that, rejuvenate you and put you in a good place, because you deserve that. You are worth that. You deserve the time that it takes to engage in those people, places, and things. So do it. Do it because you are worth it. I hope you have a great rest of the day and a great rest of the week, and I will see you soon. I love you. Be loud, be brave.